pulling me down. Yeah, God's pulling me down. An ocean at night, a silver light.
When it comes to Ishtar vomiting, that story.
So in the process of making this video, we decided to title it Regarding OnlyFans, and really the whole issue of harlotry in media today. Now, there was a whole conversation I had with my studio manager yesterday about this, and we're gonna get to that. Before we do, I'm gonna show you how I made this painting, Ishtar Vomiting. This is the woman of love, the aspect of the feminine that has capacity to bring us into ecstatic, altered states. That power, when it's given to lust, can give us sickness. It's like her honey has a dose of poison in it.
People ask me, how often do you paint? I say, I don't paint very often. I started this in one day in August 2019. There was another day, this got covered up here. This was blue and pink. Then there was another day where my mentor said, that's very boring. So I scraped it back, and then there was another day where I put some charcoal, and then I waited a while, and then there was another day where I painted this, and there was another day that I put the green slime, and now it's called Ishtar Vomiting a Green Elixir Covered in Shellfish. It's really a reference to Aphrodite and Botticelli and everything, so. Basically, I incorporate a lot of art historical references into my work, not out of like an erudition or to show off like a knowledge or something of this, of my amount of time I've spent on YouTube watching art history or something, or the privilege I had to travel when I was young and see Botticelli and see Da Vinci and, and these things, but really because it affects me. I am impacted by history. And so I paint myself. These are all self-portraits, but that self is me in many, many, many dimensions of self. Feminine self, masculine self, transcendent self, chthonic or earthy self. And this self is therefore related to the collective unconscious self, that vast self that is part of time. It's about a responsibility that I have to take on, otherwise I get sick.
Tide's pulling me down. Yeah, tide's pulling me down. An ocean at night, a silver light. Yeah, an ocean at night.
I think sometimes people in this world, like when we take away the meaning, you take away the consequences. And that's what I think you were pointing out with the OnlyFans. It's like, it's not just free money. There is actually a judgment or a consequence.
I think people using OnlyFans, both sides, men and women, and when you over-fertilize a crop, it grows very fast, and then it has giant fruit and it can't handle its own weight, and it just cracks.
Oh, wow. Now, what I wanted to say is, like, to me, the Ishtar vomiting is the vision of the OnlyFans experience in reality, not the glamour that like the intoxicated moment when you're just looking at this thing or whatever. Yep. It's the actual underpinnings.
The vomiting Ishtar, she's like at the height of her fecundity and at the same time at her breaking point.
If I'm alive, I'ma do it from the start.